This is a Serpentis prison camp in my Praxis. I am working on a sentry-based one again, so sniper thing. Upgrade-wise and downgrade-wise, so now I've fitted a 100-man Afterburner. There's like 3 or 4 rooms in between, and I need those that Afterburner. I'm no way
Warp drive active.
cap stable, so that's my cap stability. I do not rock any imps and any boosters whatsoever. So completely blank, and let's see, mutation 0. So how do I proceed here? I believe I need just to burn around. I would drop sentries if I want to, but then again, there's only 2 battleships and the distance is pretty far away to bridge. I had the issue previous time, so now I'm gonna try to speed up that run as much as I can. So this hit has not that many defenses, and I will try to stay alive while tanking the full thing. I would need to MGD a couple of times, but it's just fine. The reason I'm going with 4 ballistics and 2 drone damage amplifier, I'm not relying heavily on drones. Drones will be only shooting closest targets, which are frigate destroyers and cruisers, plus battle cruisers if I can. And the cruise missiles will be shooting the battleships. So the much DPS I needed goes for the battleships to kill those, and the rest is kinda, yeah, just a drive-by, too much. Okay, that we have 4 and 5. So that's I would like not really. Anyway, usually I would do, if I were doing like 9 of 10, I would have a Tech 2 sensor booster. But in this fit, people are saying they're not capable to fit that one, the Afterburner with the current fit and MJD. They lack on CPU. The reason is they do have not sufficient skills, not all 5, in drone rigging. So that one requires more CPU than you have. I mean, you could compensate with an imp if you want to. I am actually against it, but I also want gonna skill it up. By all means, do what you want to. But I'm against for a reason that skilling it up, that it's like 28 days for just a 14 CPU plus. You need, it's easy to compensate. Like downgrading a sensor booster, for example, and a compact missile, the missile guidance from Tech 2 for meta. It's a little bit more expensive, like it's like 4 to 6 mil upgrade, but then again, it pays itself off, so you don't need to train very hard for 28 days to have a max skills on the rigging. Anyway, and you're sacrificing like, I don't know, 4 kilometers range, maybe 2. So it's not
drive active.
super ultra duper needed to run a Tech 2. I mean, if you can, it's a bonus, but it's not super necessary. Okay, previous time I did a jump and I went 4th. Now I'm gonna go just up, and meanwhile I'm gonna start sentient mines. I should have went down, I guess, but whatever. Okay, the siphon is gone. Hopefully we won't be disturbed, and I can kill more stuff that way. I've been interrupted whatsoever. Anyway, let's sort by the distance, It's very important to control the waves as much as you can. Oh, I believe I have essentially arranged for the battleships, so let's snipe that one real quick. So I have less DPS to deal with, which came coming closer. Closer and closer. So MGD significantly helps. I mean, theoretically, I could build a ship which will withstand the 4 waves. But then again, I won't be snipey any longer. I'm going to start with Rapid Heavy. And we are stabilizing. So the tank is very squishy. It has some recharge rate for the shields. It has resistances, but it's not something significant I would do on a 0 pretty much. It won't be able to tank that one, but it will do the little damage what comes in on range. Very, very good. That one. So right now I should have about 1k DPS, actually 1.1 something else, but it's sufficient to do. Kill those battleships very fast. I probably should consider myself on the destroyers. So in this part, in this room, till like the last one, you won't having any NPCs which will be pointing you. However, the final room will have. Like pay attention to that one. It has like 6 or 7, maybe a little more, maybe 8 pointing frigates, which will point you. And there's like 5 or 6 verifying towers plus the outposts, which will also verify you. So that's a significant. But, however, in comparison to a 9 of 10, there are non-charging towers whatsoever, which is very beneficial. So you won't be running out of capacitor unless you're burning with the Afterburner completely on, just to stay ahead of the NPCs being pointed. Just trying to snipe them down. Okay, the battleship coming very close. Some battleship coming which one to best. I need to take care of the destroyers fast because they are starting to swarm me. Not that they do a lot of damage, but just having some brave arm. Okay, three battleships left. And I can recall whether this room or the other one was the commander spawn. I'm seeing it right now. So I would assume he is not here yet. So we should be fine.
A module has run out of charges.
Got this to destroy some of my guns. Can I do anything about that one? Well, it's kind of bad, but whatever. So let's snipe the battleships and just MGT back and snipe them from there. So I have a cooldown which I have to deal with. I would like to take at least additional battleship out of the line. Okay, let's go drones. Let's align back to the acceleration gate and MJD afterwards. So position up was kind of okayish, since if I MJD, I'm like within 5 kilometers. Okay, should be sufficient. And let's start sniping that one. Whoop, and we are pretty much on top. Cool. So let's stop more ships. And that is cooldown for 2 minutes 44 of my skill level. That's perfectly fine. Let's scale to battleship, which is the most damage dealer here, and go for something close, like a better cruiser. Although better cruiser will not do damage under over 5 to 45 kilometers, so I'm fine, okay with that. And there's nothing which is currently a significant threat except the battleship itself. So unless I'm getting swarmed, but I have plenty of time to deal with the frigates and what's not, I should be perfectly safe. Starting with the destroyers. And that's the last one. 1 minute 10. Let's see. Actually, I can shut down the shield booster for a moment to recap a little bit. And the room is clear. Okay. Drones in. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
So when I land, there should be about maybe 20 seconds left on a charge, but I think there are no ships on top of me for now, so I would be perfectly fine with the cooldown to manage one pretty efficiently. So what we deal with? Sentry tower, sentry tower, sentry tower. We have a commander over there, I believe. That's not commander, it's just one. So how to deal with that one? I would say the same already, same thing. Too many targets sitting on top of me, but it's not an issue. In a moment it won't be. Cool. Again, stop ship and drop sentries. Snipe the battleship and go for it. Destroy the fleets which are currently approaching. Okay, that was what I was trying to engage, and that was saying like, nope, I'm not gonna shoot you. Targeting is on. No need to care about that one. Let's go for battleships. Commander. destroy the destroyer. Pulverizing in progress. Please stand by. It's a commander. So previous time I looked at the commander, there was nothing inside, but I just booked my position, and after the site we opened top within 2.5 minutes afterwards. And it should despawn the site and we will be able to warp on top of it. So I'm splitting damage, which I shouldn't do. Let's focus fire. Okay. Kill the battleship. And this commander has slightly better resistance, but only slightly better resistances in comparison to any other battleships here on grid. Still won't be an issue, though. Although it's coming very close, which I prefer not to, but here we are. I would suggest, I would see, so looks like from the range he's bearing to me, it is a close range battleship. I hope it's not gonna do a ton of damage with it, and if he hits on me, and he's on top of me. Let's see, it's fine. So it's not that high damage output in comparison to other battleships. 90 kilometers. I'm tempted to burn to him. 14. I'm very tempted to burn to him. Like having to loot now than afterwards. Then again, sentries, and let's see, 10 kilometers. Oh wait, then I'm gonna check. Got bamboozled by a freaking command battleship.
A module has run out of charges.
Okay, let's take down that one first. It's already in the armor. And the command destroy the Serpentis. It's like 9,000 meters. I'm very, very tempted. So usually if you salvage at Commander 2, you would have a chance on a T2 salvage. Might be nothing, but might be something. So gamble, but I do not have a salvage with me. But I should have brought one, I guess. Okay, let's snipe that one. Here's the thing. I should have brought a mobile depot, more MTU. It does require some space, but it would be pulling that wreck very fast to me because it's very close. It's something I was familiar with. It's my second time I am on this side. I'm just optimizing my own running time in my own fit. Didn't expect that one to be very close on top of me. Okay, here we are. Meanwhile, let's snipe the battle cruiser and approach the wreck. Let's see whether we got lucky. I don't think so, but who knows. It's gonna save me time when I'm gonna warp the side to loot the container for with the final container with the loot. I'm gonna go on the sentry towers. They do not do that much damage. They only shoot on about 120 kilometers. But again, the damage is minimal. And it doesn't lock the gates. So if you're staying alive or not. Therefore, I can just ignore them. And yo, we got something. That's a Shadow Serpentis remote sensor booster, something you would use in incursions, for example, or small scale PvP, whatever you like. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's something better than the TIF2. I would like more of ISK out of the commander, but I take what I can. That's kind of miscalculated, but it doesn't point, and now it's under my guns, so cannot hit anyway. Shouldn't the cruiser be a little more tanky? I don't know. Like sometimes there are some cruisers which have a ton of resistances. It's not a joy to kill those, but it gets the job done. So let's see. I will need to MJD back on the gates, which is 103, and it will be perfect landing within jump range. So let's snipe that battleship and go back to the gate. Why the load, just in case. And we aligned. Perfect landing. Three minutes cooldown, that's fine. So that Afterburner kind of feels not important as it's supposed to, which makes me think, but we'll see. As long as I can snipe that one, use that one, that's fine. Fortunately, I'm ahead of time. I need to wait for cooldown. I don't even know whether it is the last room or not, but I'm progressing very fast. So, comparison to previous run, mainly because I'm just have the sufficient range to get.
Warp drive active.
Nope, we're gonna stay. That's the main administration. That's the final room, I believe. That's correct one.
Warp drive active.
So for this one, it's going to be very important to have a cooldown zeroed out. Otherwise, I would be having troubles. By troubles, I mean very, very lot of troubles. There's only 4 battleships, but there are a ton of cruisers, couple of like a dozen of tackle frigates, and a lot of webs, like significant amount of webs. Tower itself webs, there's about 4 webifying towers, which to be honest don't have the much HP, but the tower, the outpost, has a ton of HP and it repairs armor and repairs shields comparable to a 9 of 10. So it doesn't matter whether you're on range or not. You can snipe it, but I prefer just brute forcing it with torpedoes afterwards. Yeah, what I'm gonna do when I come into the room, I will see what the tower is. I will snipe a battleship or a wreck over there, and I'm gonna try to bomb on the position. Although that's a dead space, and that space I cannot walk on top of that, so I will need to MJD. So that plan is also kind of flopped. Well, never mind. I'm timed out, I believe. So let's go in.
Warp drive active.
So previous time I was doing straight ahead, MJD'd, and I had ships burning after me. This time I'm probably gonna go 90 degree upwards or downwards. I probably prefer upwards, and it should be perfectly fine. Yep, upwards would be a good decision. Let's see, we have a admiral. So webs are coming on. The damage is kind of okay to deal, but those battleships are closing very fast and they are pretty much on top of me. Therefore, let's get out of there. And I'm gonna deal. So there's no commander spawn in this side, in this room. This side, in this room, and MJD. So now, since the battleships are slightly farther away, except that one, I'm gonna stop my ship and I'm gonna do what I can to stay alive and to kill stuff. Preferably, you would usually kill the frigates. The frigates are very annoying. All those frigates gonna point you. You don't wanna be pointed on red. Red is already sufficient. Let's stop sniping those as soon as we can. One down. So battleships wise, there's not that many. There's like 4 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, or 5. But the frigates are very, very, very dangerous. You get a point, you have no cooldown, and when the all other waves gonna the waves well, not the wave, but the initial defenders gonna appear on you, especially the cruisers and battle cruisers, they're gonna wreak havoc on you, because that's the DPS, not the DPS of battleship. Battleships gonna do DPS, but they are not that many. What's many are the freaking destroyers, particularly cruisers and battle cruisers. Let's see, do we have another battleship? Yeah, we do. So that's a destroyer. Some wrong targets. Let's see, that's one. Oh wait, I'm shooting wrong target. That should be a reverse. Sentries on a battleship, and the not sentries, the cruise missiles on the battleship, and the sentries on the frigates. Otherwise, it won't do good, because the cruise missiles on they might not snipe them, but I would say if they have resistances, it can't not do so much. But yeah, I would need tracking to insta block them. Single shot, and getting swamped a little bit here. But I think I locked every single frigate. I'm not quite sure if I have overseen something. Doesn't look that way. That is a frigate which is very uncomfortable, but it's getting closer, and it's under tracking me. Come on, take it down, so I don't need to drop my warrior, my drones. Nope, no chance. Okay, we'll point in a second. Yeah, I need like 2 salvos on that, maybe 3 to kill it. 2 sufficient to finish it. Yeah, let's start with the battleships. Okay, battleships and battle cruisers. Slightly getting hairy with the DPS oncoming, but we are just fine for now. Okay, that was way too close to me. And so if I'm MGD back, I will be sitting pretty much too close to
A module has run out of charges.
which is also not ideal. Okay, front in, land there. Let's do 90-degree angle to your side. I should have done it a little bit earlier, but it will do. Take a little bit damage, I guess. Yep. Just a little bit. Whoop. No more significant damage incoming. Let's see, resistance is way too high. Okay, not yet. Then let's do snipey thing. It's also very high resistances. I mean, let's go. Since it's burning in, it will take a lot of damage, and it will be a perfect hit. But then again, resistance are very high, so it will be a reduced damage input. Like no recharge on the cooldown, no, it's not. Hey, no wall. Cool. Some wrong handle, that's on me. Didn't check the name of the capsule, which was the guy. I can jump forth and back. No, we should be fine. Okay, 3 battleships left, 1 battle cruiser which I don't care about right now. And I'm not seeing that. Where's the tower even? That's one is 130. The second one just snap those. So actually, let's do that following. What did this tower? Shut down my missiles, and I'm gonna shoot with the cruise. Wrong armor type, but I don't care. Just need to kill it, and it should be fine. Should get the job done. So since I'm no longer webbed, I can do Afterburner and get a little bit closer to that. Where's that? The prison. So the prison facility, it's that thing you need to bash afterwards. So the reason I'm getting a little bit closer, since I'm no longer webbed, and when I'm GD, I will be on top of it. Therefore, I will need less of refitting what's not. So now I should be even in range and stop the sentries for the moment and start refitting. So those sentries are not dangerous. That prison is not dangerous if I'm running only with like a thermal resistance and a medium shield booster. It should be fine. Like I could tank it. It's not significant damage output. If I'm only with shield booster, it would be slightly dangerous. I mean, over a certain amount of time you could tank it, but it's not perfect. So just get a little bit more resistance and you will be fine. More than fine. And we are refitted. Okay, let's snipe that one just in case, because he was sitting there for a couple of minutes. And I want to have something shooting on me, my face. Let's do.
A module has run out of charges.
I think I need another Sanchez. Nope, we're fine. Okay, Sanchez in. Oh, by the way, let's lock the mobile depot. Let's strip things I don't need.
There is already something in that location.
Okay, I won't need this. I probably won't need. So I will.
There is already something in that location.
Okay, can I fit something? Okay, I'll still need CPU, so well, that's fine. I mean, I can start working with that one. By the way, I need to shut down those and remove torpedoes, and let's start moving those. If I can get me additional where is it? Drone damage amplifier. Here we are. Can I light that one? Nope, not yet. So okay, following plan. Scoop. And where's the one? This. Let's get perfect alignment, more or less. Oh yeah, I forget this way to strip that one too. So that is a lot of CPU what I'm losing. That's yikes. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, that needs to go. Don't need it. And now we are by like 4 towers, but nothing is gonna tackle me. So it should be fine. Range of torpedoes 24. I'm away from the prison 18, so I don't even need that one. Also can go. And as soon as the mobile depot is online, I can switch to additional damage amplifier, which will be the max DPS I can deal here. And yeah, let's draw and send them in already. Where till we are online, and then max DPS about 1725, 1625, I believe, 1675, I can recall correctly. So this is the finish line. There are no more defenses left, and just brute forcing the damage output. It's not. Okay, we are online. Can we do that? This, remove this, and give me that. Huh, still cannot fit. Oh yeah, MGD. Don't need MGD. MGD need to wait 30 seconds before I can do stuff, but whatever. Let's start bashing. Currently I'm 1625 and 0.9, which is fine. So still get photo armor, which is not as effective as with a bit more DPS. Seconds, perfect. Here we are. Max damage output, I'm at 1675 and 0.3, which is fine to deal with the tower. So that's the max DPS I can do with current tune. It's by no shape and form maxed out on skills. So I'm missing a little bit torpedoes. I believe level 3 and 4 specialization. Not quite sure about that one. And also missing a Mimata drone specialization level 5, if I recall correctly. So, range specialization in Mimata 1 level, and torpedoes, torpedo specialization 3 and 4, so I could blow more DPS. And again, I'm concentrating on the capital construction. I don't have time for. Another ton of mine can do better sentries, well, worse sentries, but then again, his skills are slightly better on torpedoes. So he can punch 1700 something since torpedo specialization level 4. Well, yeah, that's basically it. Scope the mobile depot, it no longer will need it. And just wait till the tower dies. We're like at 56%. Second. So in comparison to a previous run, I had about 1 hour 17 clearance time. Since there was a neutral, I had to warp out and come back, and etc. etc. I didn't have the afterburner ready to go. Made a lot of attempt. I didn't warp out of the site while I needed to, but again, I wasn't prepared to burn to 2 gates. And this FIt is afterburner wise, MJD wise, whatever, but I didn't use the afterburner many times, so you can stick to afterburner and go for resistance and what's not, for more range, whatever you prefer. Even a target painter will do, or a tracking, like the missile guidance computer with a targeting script, a precision script, which will pretty much insta-pop the destroyers with the 2 cruise missiles, with the Fury cruise missiles. So the reason I'm going with Mimata drones and with Nova Rage, which is also explosive damage, is the resistance. So every single structure in a 9 of 10, 10 of 10 and 8 of 10, so 8, 9, 10 of 10 in Serpentis have the same similar-ish resistances. Although 10 of 10 differs a little bit, you can snipe it from like 51 kilometers and it won't repel the ammo. However, in 9 of 10, in the current stage, you need to apply damage close, because it will wrap in any distances whatsoever. I haven't tried to kill that structure in 8 of 10 on
A module has run out of charges.
Kilometers yet. So I cannot tell it about how much it does do repair or not repair, but I can just brute force it one, to be honest. It doesn't matter. Like the damage output is still insane on the Praxis. And I'm not saying it's please snap that one. Just it's get the job done. It's just not the perfect one. So the shit, if you see how much it can recharge, it recharge up to 25% usual, and if you're close to the dying, the structure will recharge up to, I believe, 40 or to 50% or something on the shields. But then again, you have a very high alpha, and it's gonna strip into armor. The armor is 4000, but it's recharged like in 5 seconds or so, and therefore it has 4000 HP, not HP and armor, and about 1000 HP in shield. So 1000 HP and 60% of that, like 25%. I'm going straight with the most damage through the shield into the armor, bleeding completely down to the hole. Pressing on salvo. Therefore, it is preferable to do with explosive. I mean, with kinetic, I would have more damage output nominally by the drones, and maybe on torpedoes too. I don't know, but I think only on drones. However, you have resistances, and if you compare berserkers against wasps, with the same skills, I would be having about 37.5 or so DPS less if I'm shooting with the kinetic by the resistance design. And that's it. So now I just need to bookmark the container and then warp out. Site is finished. Not the one, this is the one. So, thank you for watching, I will see you next time.